Hi there, this here be Ichabod, and I want to talk today about the state of Wyoming. Wyoming? Where the hell is Wyoming? It's somewhere out there in the west, I don't know, north of Colorado, south of Montana, something like that. Turns out that Wyoming has the smallest population of any state in the country, the only state that has fewer people than Washington, D.C. Wyoming is the proud home of Dick Cheney, our former vice president under George Bush. And he was also the CEO of Halliburton Corporation, which with him brought you the Iraq War and Deepwater Horizon explosion in the Gulf of Mexico and exemptions from environmental laws for the oil and gas industry. One of the wonderful things that Wyoming has is the Rocky Mountains. And one of the most beautiful part of the Rocky Mountains is Big Tits National Park. Big Tits National Park, what's he talking about? Well, it seems there was these French fur traders in the early 1800s. They've been traveling across the Great Plains, and they ain't seen a bosom since the Badlands. They was a horny bunch, I reckon. And they came upon these great big mountains in the Rockies there, big, tall, pointy peaks. And three of them, they call them the Grand Tetons, or the Big Tits in French is what it means, the great big tits. So after a while, the American folks, they renamed it Grand Teton National Park. And right next to Grand Tetons is Jackson Hole, a town called Jackson Hole. I ain't gonna ask how it got its name. One of the funniest things about Wyoming is how the state got its name. See, they was organizing themselves into a territory back in the 1800s. And the new territorial legislature, they said, well, what are we going to call this place? We got to have a name for it. And someone said, why don't you give it an Indian name? And this guy from back east, he said, well, I know an Indian name. How about the name Wyoming? And Wyoming, Pennsylvania is where the city of Scranton is, the Wyoming Valley. And they said, oh yeah, that's a swell name. We'll call it Wyoming. Now, why didn't they give it an Indian name like Cheyenne or Arapaho or Shoshone or Sioux or something like that? At least they named their capital Cheyenne. Funny thing is, just north of Cheyenne, they got a little town called Chugwater. I should make so much fun of Wyoming. It's a beautiful state. In fact, it's got some things to be really proud of, including the location of the first national park in the world, Yellowstone National Park, created in 1872 and became a model for national parks in the U.S. and all over the world. Another thing Wyoming is really proud of, it's the first state to give the right to vote to women, and it's the first state to have a woman governor. So Wyoming is also known as the Equality State.